Hey everyone, guten Abend aus Deutschland, good evening from Germany. Under the last video, Swedish Mom asked me about gratitude journals, and so I would like to respond to that here because it's much faster than typing it. Plus, I figured maybe it helps others too. So, I've been struggling with depression and ADS for quite a few years. It's actually decades now. And so I was always looking for ways to um, improve my focus on positive things in life, which you guys know I don't succeed at a lot of time. But I always try. And so in 1995, I had just had my daughter, and I was struggling a little bit with, I don't know if it was postpartum depression or if it was just, having a child with a man that you can depend on, and knowing that you might end up being a single parent because you're going to have to kick him to the curb. And so I was a little bit depressed, and my daughter was a few weeks old, and she wouldn't sleep through the night. And so I had to feed her like every few hours because she'd wake up screaming. And so early in the morning, German time, I would watch the Oprah show. And in that one show, she was talking about gratitude journals. And I was half asleep when I was listening to that while I was feeding my daughter. But how she explained it is, when you're depressed and when you tend to see the negative faster than the positive, it is so helpful to have a gratitude journal. And that is because you create yourself a little booklet like a notebook, or you buy one. And so the mission is to write in the evening, write in your gratitude journal what you are thankful for. And it cannot be the same things over and over again, like because you get bored. I'm thankful for my health, I'm thankful for the roof over my head, which is always the standard for me. But you are supposed to put things in there that you were thankful for that specific day. And it makes absolutely no difference how small these things are. Like, for example, I would write down, I'm glad that my daughter slept for 6 hours in a row and I got some sleep. Or I'm so thankful for my sister coming over and babysitting. Or, things like that, like specific things for that day. And not just the general things like, I'm healthy, I have a roof over my head, I have a job, or I have enough money, or things of the sort. And you can also use it for today I wasn't feeling too much pain, or I wasn't depressed so much, or a birdie landed on my windowsill in the morning and it made me happy. It chirping made me so happy. And at first I thought, what is Oprah talking about? What is that going to accomplish? My life sucks. My marriage sucks. My daughter screams throughout the night. And so what is a gratitude journal going to do about that? But I did it anyway, and then I realized that it really shifts your focus, because you go through your days looking for things that you're going to be able to put into that gratitude journal at night, and that kind of shifts your focus from, okay, so I see all kinds of things that go wrong in this world, but this is what happened, and this is what I'm going to use for my gratitude journal tonight. And that's what that is all about. Finding positive things to put in your gratitude journal, and that kind of tricks you into looking for positive things throughout the day, and finding your gratitude towards life and appreciating the small things in life. And I don't only use it for that purpose, I also use it for, let's say I really feel bad, and lately that has been a lot. I feel bad and I think, gosh, so many errands to run, so much to still accomplish, even though I've done so much energy is, going down the drain for this. And then I stop myself and I think, okay, wait a minute, did I just listen to myself? I have so much to be grateful for, and I'm going to write it down to capture that moment. And so instead of just continuing this list of ranting and raving or complaining, which I do sometimes too. I open up a Word document and I go to town and I'm like, gosh, this sucks, everything sucks, I still need to get this done. And then I feel a lot better because it's not in my head anymore. I kind of, I don't know, put it out there, but not for anybody to read, just for myself. And then I see, gosh, there's a lot that makes me mad, but at the same time, I have all these things that I can be thankful for. And then I write them down. Like, for example, I live in a country where there's no war. I live in a country with a good, relatively good, I mean, compared to before, it's bad, but relatively good healthcare system. Or I'm lucky enough to speak and understand English that way. A whole new world, the English-speaking world is open to me, and I can understand what people are saying to me, and I can tell them my thoughts in a different language. And so I try to find all kinds of things that I'm thankful for, where I'm really lucky in life. Like, for example, how can I complain about having allergy symptoms, including hives, when other people are missing limbs? You know what I'm saying? Which, by the way, a little update, I did call the university clinic today, and I told them about the hives, and they said I should go to a skin doctor, a dermatologist first, and so I'm gonna do that. But yeah, it helped me so much, that whole thought of having a gratitude journal, because you don't only have that notebook and write into it, but that book is also on your mind throughout the day. And so it kind of trains your brain to look for positive things, even if it's the smallest. Like, Amber's vlog sucked, but Tennille posted her cats moving about in the yard, and that was so cute. Or watching the sunset, or whatever. And so there are all kinds of things to be thankful for, even if a lot of negative things happen, and that really helps me a lot. And I didn't buy a gratitude journal. I just bought a notebook, and I put on the front page, or I used a marker on the cover of the book, gratitude journal, and then I open it up and I just put the date and I just go to town. To shift my focus on what good happened today and what I can be thankful for. And I also adjusted it a little bit. Like, I believe Oprah Winfrey said at least 3 things every single day. And so, sometimes when I cried myself to sleep, I couldn't find anything positive, so I didn't put anything in the gratitude journal. But then the next day, I did, and then I wrote down 20 things that now I'm thankful for, because a few things went the right way and not the wrong way. It all sounds a little bit depressing. I mean, if it was somebody that was less depressed, it would probably sound more positive. But the thought of having a gratitude journal, I found and still find very very helpful over the years, and I wouldn't want to miss it. Like, even if I don't have my gratitude journal with me and I'm somewhere, let's say I'm waiting for my sister, or somebody else, or I'm waiting, like when I waited at the bus stops, for example, I would just type down a few things that I'm thankful for. I made myself a little a list. There are apps on your phone where you can have like lists, and so I called one the gratitude journal, and I would just type stuff in there that I'm thankful for. And so it's been helping me a lot, even though I had to adjust it a little bit from the way Oprah Winfrey introduced it. And by now, over the years, I mean since 1995, that's been 29 years, I'm pretty sure that people have created gratitude journals that you can buy, where there's the date already there, which I didn't like, because again, I didn't write in that journal every single day. And so yeah. So, Swedish Mom, if you have any more questions about it, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Gotta run. See you in the next one. Tschüssi. Bye.